Europe again. And now once more, Spain are elevated from continental to global glory. They are coming up by number. David Raya, Mark Poubel, those who have been this time on the fringe. Players for whom their only precedent was the hallowed class of 2010. So these men walk now in the footsteps of Puyol and Piqué, of Busquets and Alonso, of Xavi and Iniesta. And there is the man who won it. He is famed now. His name is golden forever and a day. Dani Olmo was a delight. Scheming and certain and poised where intent. And Jeremy Pino, next up Pedro Porro, who was the most thrilling of thrusting fullbacks. And none of them can resist a little kiss. I'm Eric Laporte, French-born, but Spanish to the core now. Spider, breakthrough month for him as well. The world knows who he is. Nico Williams came off the bench frequently to tease and torment. And here's the young man who, in so many ways, bore the weight of expectation for Spain, and bore it, Alan, with such class.
He certainly did. Talk about his talent, his ability, but his character as well. On the big stage, his bravery, his courage to take the ball to try things. Magnificent young player.
Kubasi arrived as a boy and leaves as a stellar man. There's the goalkeeper that almost nobody could beat. Cucurella, a royal at Real Madrid when the new domestic season starts. And after Victor Munoz, it just leaves the captain, who will follow up the coach, De La Fuente. De La Fuente, who has gone where only Vicente Del Bosque led before. What a poised, distinguished individual. What a coach, what a teacher of young men. Well, until now, the ultimate thrill for Spain, the extraordinary privilege has fallen only to Iker Casillas, that heady night in Johannesburg 16 years ago. And now Rodri steps forward to live that same dream. The embodiment of Spain's certainty. Their poise, their class. Rodri will reach for the gleaming trophy. La Roja reach for a second star. And it will be brought to them. The president of the game, the president of the USA. 2026, the champions of the world are Spain!
Is now, so they can edit him out of that. Champions of the world, La Roja, Spain, for the second time in their history, lift that glorious trophy to the sky. And is Rodri, the player of the tournament, and Lionel Messi, have we seen the last of him at FIFA World Cups? You'd think so, but again, you cannot doubt anything with that man. Spain have their moment, full of superstars. Tommy Orr, Lydia Williams, Kevin Prince Boateng are all alongside me. We're just watching that presentation, the amount of star players that didn't even get on the park today for the Spanish team.
Absolutely incredible, and you can see the contrast in emotions. Messi walking off the pitch, is this his last ever appearance in a World Cup match? Only time will tell, but you got to say, it was emotional. You could see it felt like it hit him at the moment that Spain was lifting the trophy there. Very emotional, but for these Spanish players, it just feels like it's only the beginning for them. So much young talent in this team. Kubasi winning Young Player of the Tournament as well. We spoke about him earlier. Absolutely sensational, but all of their players delivered this tournament, didn't they, Liz?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think we look at Lamine Yamal and we talk about him, but this whole Spanish team is just full of superstars, and they're unselfish. They believe in the way that they're going to play. They delivered throughout this, and they were clinical when they needed to be.
Kevin, of course, you won La Liga as a player. You've played for multiple clubs in Spain, experienced that football. It's no accident. We know what Spain did in their football system prior to that first golden run around 2008 and 2010, and now they've done it again. Even their managers have been there now 13 years involved in the youth system. They're just getting football right across men, women and youth, aren't they?
It's a big example to all the other nations and countries to how it's done. Building from the youth, bringing them players up, believing in them, believing in the coaches, because you know football is very quick. One not good, one result, what is not good, you get sacked. The player's not good enough. They believe in what they're doing and they stick to it. No matter what the critics say, no matter what I say, they do not care. They stick to it, and at the end of the day, they celebrate the biggest trophy in the world. Well deserved, and I'm just happy for them, and really, really sad for Leo to see him. I think it hit him very hard as soon as he saw the fans still celebrating the team and being proud of them, that he maybe knows now, okay, it's time for me to step down, but what will come after him? That will be the big question. We don't have that question with Spain because they're very, very dangerous.
It feels a bit that way, doesn't it? We looked at each other and thought, after Lionel Messi, considering he had 12 goal contributions to get them to this point, can you see Argentina being hopeful of returning to this stage in the near future?
Well, you look at a lot of their core of their squad, and they're well into their 30s now, and they're all getting older, and you do have some exciting talent, obviously the likes of Julian Alvarez. There's still a lot of very, very high caliber players in their team, but if Lionel Messi does hang up the boots after this tournament, there will be a changing of the guard in some respects. But you're going to say, talking more about Spain now, you just look at all the players who played in this tournament. So many players stood up, and I think that despite Pedro Porro, for example, despite such a tough year in clubland, he was one of the best players at this World Cup, I think, along with Cucurella. So many leaders in this team, and you can see as well De La Fuente, every single time that the way the players celebrate